Triplets born, the throne awaits. A seer warns of a deadly fate. Give up your children, separate. Bide your time, lie in wait. Sonic Underground! Let me know who got that reference. Sorry about the terrible singing, but I had to do that. I had to do but we got the new Raid Boss, Sonic, who won the Raid Boss tournament last week. So here he is as the Raid Boss, nicknamed him Underground. Again, it's a reference to a thing. Let me know if you get it. Anyway, here's his stats. He turned out aggressive, but he's defensive. So defensive with 1,200 attack, 3,000 defense. His most important or his most interesting spirit will be Impact Run, which he can combo into. We'll talk about that a little bit. Then I gave him move speed. Yeah, I made Sonic move even faster. Why? Because I'm a madman, I guess. Sure, why not? I guess Sonic, you're too slow. So we had to do it. And then I gave him Toss and Meteor just to help him try to get KOs a little bit easier. But there we have it. There's Sonic. There's Underground. I think he's ready to go above ground and start dominating the Raid Boss Arena. Let's do it! It's time to just sit back, relax, and maybe even grab a few chili dogs, and let's watch the winner from our most recent Amiibo tournament. You know, the one that we did, I think, last week, where whoever won it got turned into a Raid Boss. Well, Sonic happened to win that tournament, so it is only fair that, well, today it's his Raid Boss Arena day. We'll see how he fares. Nick named him Underground, so, yeah, hopefully somebody gets that reference. Somebody will, I know. But anyway, we starting off with Ryan. We're off to the races. Let's do this. So most of us know Ryan is no slouch when taking on raid bosses. This is a very good way. He's one of many people in the arena every week. One of many that it's a great first test. Just to see how they come out, swinging, how they come out running in this case. Will Sonic hit the ground running? Well, I'm hoping so because, you know, Sonic, he might have been born yesterday, like, literally. I trained him yesterday. Well, I trained him the day before, so, like, I guess a week ago, but I trained him the day before this Raid Boss Arena, so I've had less than 24 hours to actually kind of work on him, so we'll just see how he does. Hopefully, you know, just because he was born yesterday, and he did get abandoned by his mom, don't forget about that, but I do feel confident that he can still hold his own. And he sure did. Nice job, Sonic. Alright, so Sonic's, I mean, well, I gotta talk about it, right? We always gotta break down a couple of his spirits, right? The most unique one, by far, 100% the most unique one he has, is that Impact Run spirit. So, in my opinion, it kind of seems like they made that spirit specifically for fast characters, so like Sonic. But the thing is, how well can they use it? Well, if Sonic's gonna run around the whole time, you might as well, you know, make that a weapon, right? You run into him and you get like this new hitbox when running. It's really cool. So it just kind of seems made for the speedy characters, right? And plus, the cool thing is, when I was training my Sonic Amiibo, he was able to combo with Impact Run. The one that I seen the absolute most, he would use Impact Run, and then he would immediately go into an up smash. So I'm hoping we get to see that a little bit, which, I mean, come on, that's kind of impressive. Comboing a move that's not even a move for Sonic, unless you give him a spirit, so it's not a move, but he's able to combo that into something else. That's pretty impressive in my opinion. So hopefully we get to see that throughout the day. But the Impact Run spirit definitely makes Sonic's speed even more of a weapon than it already was. But it's still cool because it does damage now. Ooh, oh no. Uh-oh. It's the return of Pigdrick, or Cursed Erdrick. I still haven't decided which name we're going with, but either way, Voro. Look, over the past, I'd say solid month, Voro has been here. It might even be longer that Voro's been in my Raid Boss arenas. But Voro, every time he picks this Mii sword fighter, he does very well. He brings a pretty mean Mii sword fighter into the fray, which is good. We want more competition. We want to see that, right? So Voro always seems to get really close, actually, to defeating raid bosses. Which, in fact, if I'm remembering correctly, Voro did defeat my last raid boss, Pichu. I'm pretty sure that was Voro. Either way, he has defeated raid boss. So, this ain't no slouch either. Can defeat raid bosses, got great skill, so that's pretty cool. I think he defeated Pichu with Inkling, I want to say, though. But still, defeated a raid boss. So, we'll see if Sonic's speed is fast enough to run circles around this cursed Erdrick. Yo, nice fair. Nice forward air to end it right there, Sonic. Good stuff. Nintendo versus Sega. You can't get any more 90s video games than this match right here. Right, like, come on. This is Mario versus Sonic. This was, if you grew up playing video games in the 90s, this was the thing. This was what everyone talked about. Is Sonic better? Is Mario better? Well, who knows? So the question you gotta ask yourself is, can Sonic and Sega do what Mario and Nintendo don't? That's a terrible pun. But can they do it? Can they pick up this win? I don't know. We gotta let the match play out. But seriously, on a personal level, I absolutely love this matchup. Like I was saying, this is my childhood. This is what I grew up with in gaming. Right? This is what I grew up with. Mario versus Sonic. And like that in itself was always a hot topic of debate as to who is better. And luckily for us as video game fans and Smash Bros fans, well, Super Smash Brothers provides us that opportunity to play out and battle. That's so cool. Well, I guess Sonic's gonna win this rivalry. Ah, Sonic's neutral air. It's a really weak attack. I didn't really want to try to use that during training, but like his neutral air just did 19%. I don't know. Does that seem? I don't know if that seems powerful or not. But either way, that ain't like 19% for one attack. That's not a smash attack. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. Even if you do have bad allergies, okay, nothing to sneeze at there. But like, look. Sonic is no stranger to villains. He's been dealing with Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, whatever you want to call him, for decades. Okay, he's been dealing with him for decades. Yo, right now, Doc is giving the raid boss Sonic a really good game. I don't know, maybe the villain, maybe Sonic can't overcome the villains this time. Oh, up until that little mishap right there. Ah, that was pretty close there, Doc. Alright, look. Overall, Sonic is actually a pretty decent character when you think about it. Well, at least when he's not running away the whole time. But set that aside. If you play an actual Sonic character, person, main, where they actually fight you the whole time, which is kind of a little rare, but it happens. Look, he's a decent character, right? He's very fast, the fastest in the game. His attack, oh wow, hiccup. But like his attacks, they do decent damage, right? They got decent knockback. And plus, you can put a really fun spirit set on him with like that impact run, which is why I did it, right? So I think like his main weakness is probably his horizontal recovery, because that spring only goes straight up and down. So yeah, that might be one weakness, and we might have to watch out for that. Okay, wow, Zach is, is going a little crazy there with that up smash and up special. You do know there's more than 2 moves in Bowser's kit, right? Well, that happened, but you know what? I guess it's effective, and... well, okay, I guess we just found Sonic's kryptonite, and his name is Bowser. Yo, check that out. What a great icon. What a great icon to have for you. That's perfect. That's amazing. I love that one. But look. So this is a new person that we're welcoming into the Raid Boss Arena. Ah, wow. Wow. Wow, Luigi. Either way, I believe this is his first time in the Raid Boss Arena, so definitely welcome to the arena. So I'm definitely wishing you good luck. And hopefully Sonic doesn't really go too fast and end this, you know, rather quickly. I mean, you didn't get a stock, but it was still a good effort. Okay, I gotta say this. So here's the replay. All right, so this isn't the actual like one from the arena. This was a very laggy match, but luckily Galestorm was able to send me this matchup via replay. So hopefully this goes well. But yeah, so hopefully this is just gonna look better. But basically, throughout this battle, it was pretty much like a back and forth exchange of strikes and then KOs. Like, this was a pretty good matchup. If there's no lag, this would have been really cool to watch live in person. But I think the most impressive thing about this entire fight, like the entire length of this fight, was literally stutter, pause, stutter, 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 pause. Like, it was pretty much, it was unplayable. But Galestorm does indeed, I'm kind of ruining it right here, but Galestorm does indeed defeat the Raid Boss, all while moving at, well, like the opposite of whatever supersonic speed is. So that's what super turtle speed. I don't know. No pun there, but literally, like I can't say anything, but I guess you're too slow. But I mean that's in regard to the match speed. But either way, still big props to Galestorm. And last but not least, we have Pixel. Wow, Pixel, who's literally barely sneaking into the end of this arena. I had this just about ended, and then Pixel was like, wait, I want a shot. So, Pixel's going to get a shot here. And we haven't seen Pixel, actually, in quite a long time. I can't even remember the last time Pixel was in any of my Raid Boss arenas. So, it's been a while. But either way, we're going to have to see how his little Pichu stacks up here against my Speedster Raid Boss, Sonic Underground. So, I don't know, can Pichu end up being like that tiny little speed bump in Sonic's path of destruction? Nope, I guess not. You know, not too shabby, I'd say. Not too shabby. If it wasn't for heavyweights, wasn't for Bowser, yeah, it was pretty good overall. And considering I literally trained him yesterday, well, I trained him the day before his Raid Boss arena happened. So I had one day to really train him. Usually I like to take a few more days to train him, but it's all good. It's kind of a fun little challenge for me personally to see how well I can make them, you know, with less time. So yeah, that's kind of that story. Anyway, that is it for this one. Sonic did pretty well overall in my opinion. Wasn't the greatest, definitely wasn't the worst, but still fairly decent. So that is going to be it for this one. Anybody that wants a sneak peek, you know you're getting it right now. And I guess the sneak peek or the clue, this Raid Boss just ain't gonna make any sense.